Good evening and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekend, the show. I'm Emilie, your host for this evening. I like to say every other evening, I hope everyone's keeping great out there and I hope you're enjoying whatever you're doing, like Christmas shopping. I haven't even done mine yet. I don't know when I'm going to start because I've been like an octopus this week. I've been so busy. I could do with a secretary, I really could. Someone who can take notes, someone who can start sending me emails. It's just been unbelievable, the work that I've had to do this week. I'm not moaning because it's all voluntary. You've got to do your job in between. You've got to do your runs in between. You've got to eat in between, I suppose. That's life. But hey ho, you bring these things on, you've got to get over them and you've really got to do hard work to make sure that these things have a finishing process, to be honest. Anyway, I'm sure they have. But what a week, and I'm back out now. I'm off to, this is where I'm off to. Bucket collecting, yes, I'm out bucket collecting for Emilie. Please, if I come across you at football, the football family, please donate. I know it's hard times, I do know it's hard times. I know it's coming towards Christmas. We've just been talking about Christmas shopping. Any pennies you've got, it'll do great for us, please. Every bit helps because we now have to help Emilie. We've got 16 months to raise £25,000. And with your heart, I'm sure, keep going to the left, it's right in the middle. I'm sure you can help us raise that. We just need to do it. We're doing that run on the 7th of February, Warrington to Liverpool. I'm not too sure who's going to meet us at Liverpool Town Hall now, but I'm hopeful that someone will, providing COVID allows us to, social distancing. It's lovely to be back at football. It is fantastic to see games, but the announcement that I've got to give, if you don't know already, that all council pitches have been called off due to the appalling weather that we had during the week, and we're expecting the weekend. It's going to be a lot of rain, I think, tomorrow, so I'm going to get rather wet. So please put your £10 and your £20 notes, put them in a little parcel and put them in the bucket for me, please. Anyway, every little bit of money helps. It really does. And I don't mean to annoy you when I'm out and about when you're watching the football. I'll be shaking the bucket. I'll be making sure I catch up with all you managers, all you parents, mums, dads, grandparents. Honestly, I can't thank you enough, and I apologise in advance that I will be disturbing you, no doubt, while you're watching your games. But please try and help us out. I want to do it over the weekend, the Friday, Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to be absolutely shattered because I do have work again on Sunday evening, so I've got a lot to be packed into and a lot to try and raise as much as I possibly can. It'd be nice if we could do these over a couple of weeks. I know a lot of parents, somebody said, I've got no change on me. Checks will do. If you've got no money, you know how cheeky I am. We've got to try and raise as much as we possibly can, and if you haven't got cash on you, please go to the GoFundMe site and look for the DXTL Run for Emilie, and it'll come up. You'll see our video there of Mum Donna talking about, a very emotional video actually, talking about the funding, talking about her daughters, their family, the way she went through life, cervical cancer. It really is emotional, as I say, and it got me, and hopefully it'll get you, because you can understand why we need to raise this money and put Emilie out of that little bit of pain. She's getting older now, she doesn't want to be in more pain, so please help us out. And please, I apologise, as I say, I don't want to disturb you if I'm collecting tonight. Let's make a bit of banter out of it. And also, if you remember and you remind me, when you donate, I'm going to give a free raffle ticket out. I don't know what the prize is yet, but it should be okay, and it should be on Monday evening, DXTL TV from the touchlines. You can tune in whatever time it is. I'll do that. Could be in the afternoon, could be early tea time. Won't be late, but I'll do the draw it out right in front of you. It's just one ticket, you know, for a prize, and because it's a thank you for donating, and we want to give that prize up. Normally there'll be another prize as well. I always do this. I like to give prizes away to people who are helping out and supporting us in everything that we do. And talking about supporting us in everything that we do, I can't thank all my supporters enough for helping me out during this week. You've heard about what we're doing, Welcome and All project, about getting disadvantaged children, 10 to 14 years of age, onto these podcasting courses. We've got Cottonfield's Film Productions on board. We're not sure about KCC 99.8 FM Live, we think we may have them on board, but we'll give you more information as we go ahead, because Dan has got 60 volunteers to look after, so I can imagine that he's going through a lot as well coming up towards Christmas, so we'll let you know exactly what's happening on that one. But we do know Cottonfield's film productions are on board, and as I say, they'll be editing short films. You'll be a chance to give them with working with cameras, editing them, and digital music. All the young ones are into the digital music apparently, so you'll be getting taught that course as well. And that is week commencing from the 18th of January, and we may have a day course, a couple of hours course, or a couple of days in that week. We'll work around all the kids and the teachers and the schools and the organisations who have nominated the children to come on board with us. We are looking forward to working closely with everyone, I assure you, and especially the children, because it's something that we're giving you. We're giving you a voice, we're giving you confidence building, we're building that up for you again. So don't lose confidence if you've been struggling in school. Honestly, it's a fun-packed course that you'll be coming on. You'll be meeting me and I'll relax you. And maybe we'll have 1 or 2 biscuits there as well, because I know you kids enjoy your biscuits. And we'll just give you, set out the rules. We'll have Wayne McPartland, who will hopefully be doing our PowerPoint presentations along with myself. So I'll be that octopus, I'll have a million arms and legs, and I'll be helping out. You'll see me all over the place, and I'll be backwards and forwards into the 2 studios that we're lucky enough to have. We can't wait to, as I say, get that show on the road, and it is. We commence in January 18th. I've been writing for the Walton Torch, and I haven't wrote it. It was a 3-hour story that will go out next week on the 15th. It's released, and I've actually made the front and back pages on that as well, with the story about Welcoming All project that we're doing, and also the story about Emilie. And I hope you do like it. Please pick up a copy and start sending some emails and tell me how much you enjoyed the stories, because I was interviewed for 3 hours, and that's when the reporter asked me to write a book. There's a million things I could talk about. 3 hours was really not enough. Maybe 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 years. I've got loads and loads to talk about, and I just give so much out of those 3 hours, and I just thought it was interesting, so much so that the reporter turned around and told me as well that I should be writing a book. I know I should, and I'm waiting for a ghostwriter to put that into perspective for me, because 99.9% of it is in my head, not wrote down. I've got a lot of copies of stuff or memorabilia going back many years and what we've done, but there's also volunteers who'll sit there, like Paul Rutkin, who's not here tonight. He's been busy as well, who reminds me of what happened, you know, on days out when we've been running around with the Don't Cross the Line. He was with us many years ago, and he's caught up with us again. He's back on track with us, and I can't thank the volunteers enough, which is Paul, which is Matt, who's been unbelievable, 24/7 with me, I must admit. Send me all these emails, productive sheets and everything to do with what I'm doing and working at as well. And I feel annoyed with myself, because you're asking people to do a favour, but you badly do need people to get on board with it, especially the volunteers that we have. And thanks to Sophie as well, who's volunteering all the time to come bucket collecting with me. She'll make her own way there, and I don't want her to, because it's over the water. And obviously, if someone was with her to give it a lift, that would be fantastic, but I'm not going to put it out, not in a million years. I can do it myself. She wanted to give me a chance to go around bucket collecting, to talk to managers and coaches and the kids and the parents, which you do anyway. So I may as well have a book in my hand and make it all worthwhile. And referees, you're not getting away with it. Hands in pockets, please. A couple of quid there and there, here and there, will go down very, very well. So please, thank you very much for the volunteers who are getting on board with us. And as I say, Ian, who was in a meeting with me yesterday as well, a schools a meeting in there as well, talking about the production of the Welcoming All project. It's fascinating, it really is, honestly. It's going to be interesting for myself, for Ian, for the volunteers, for the kids who are coming on board, 26 young kids that we're getting on board to help us with this project. And the teams, your Quarry Green, your River Juniors, who are all on board with us. I've got that many on board, it's just unreal. And I can't thank you all enough. And also love Walton, who are on board with us. What more could you say? These people who are coming in, loving it, loving the studio, loving everything around us. It's fantastic, it's fascinating. And as I say, if I ask you to be a volunteer, if you're lucky enough to be a volunteer and you see what we're going to be offering, it's going to do you the world of good as well, I assure you. Especially this digital music and short films. I think it's a must for everyone, especially Olivia Henderson, who's studying drama and wants to get into films. Hey ho, Olivia, the door's open, it always has been, always will be. You know the score on that one. You can walk in any time. No one's stopping you. She's an absolute gem of a girl. And that's Emilie, is her sister as well, that we're doing the fundraising for and we're doing the run for. And I know for a fact Olivia is torn between things because she's very, very popular in everything that she does, and she's very good and very clever at things that she does as well. She's definitely going to be destined for the top in regardless whatever she chooses to do, whether it's refereeing, whether it's physiotherapy in sport. I know that Olivia is so good. I've never, ever, ever, ever met a teenager with such a lovely attitude, personality about herself. I can understand her mum everywhere that she says that Olivia took over when she was having her operation. I can imagine everything that the family's gone through and what Olivia has done, because she's a gem and I'd love her back as a volunteer. She only has to send me a message and go, Mal, when do you want me to start? I'd love that. I don't know whether it'll come because she is busy and she is studying for her mock exams as well, but she does 50 games a week refereeing anyway. So how could you work around that? Anyway, whatever she does, I really do wish her the very, very best of luck, honestly. I really do, and that's sincerity, that. Because she's done loads and loads of me that I'll never, ever forget. And if you see the cushion there as well, that was designed probably by Olivia and sorted out, and that'll go with me everywhere. I love it, and I just thank her from the bottom of my heart and all the family. And this is why she encouraged me to do something for her family, and especially Emilie. So let's make it pain-free. And I ask you, the football family, to help me along the way. We haven't got long now, February the 7th, for this run. I really would appreciate all your support in this. And as I say, don't forget the games are called off over the weekends from the council. That's the grass pitches because of the heavy rain that we've had. If you haven't heard it, you just heard it now. It's another downer, it's another dampener on grassroots football, isn't it? Because people have just got back from COVID, and this is what happens. Nature strikes, and it strikes here on Merseyside. So whatever you do in social distance, make sure that you are keeping the safe distance away from people. Make sure that you're wearing your masks indoors, and don't argue, and just be that pleasant person that you are, because we've got Christmas coming, and I know it's coming thick and fast, and I just can't. I'm working over Christmas as well, and I just can't fit things in at the moment, but I am fitting them in. I don't want to let anyone down, and that's me all over. If I get an email, if I get a text, if I get a message from anywhere, I just want to email that person and back and see what I can do, see how I can help. And the prizes, thank you very much to the PGM as well for all the prizes that have come in to us. We're waiting on the FA. He's asked me when we're doing the raffle, but I can't give a date on the raffle because I need to get everything in, because it could get misled, and when it's getting delivered I don't know what I've got there. Then I want to do certain prizes and develop the raffle the way it should go. You know me, I want to be fair and above what I am, because I want to do all this on YouTube so you can actually watch the draw and see the ticket that's being pulled out. I won't have names because it's only a single ticket. People like to write their names, and I don't want to stand around with a pen and paper. I just want to get out, because it will be probably chilly tonight, but I just want to get there tonight, finish tonight off, get out tomorrow, talk to all the managers, the coaches, the kids, and then the parents, and collect again, and then on Sunday as well. And then I think I've got to prepare for work and a run as well on Sunday. But I did a run last night and it was unbelievable. Paul, my physiotherapist, we're talking about physiotherapy again, just having a drop of tea, hope you don't mind. Lazy, I don't know, whatever it is, I can't remember which tea bag I've used now. I think it was Lady Grey or Earl Grey breakfast, don't know, but whichever it is, it's lovely and it's there, it's quenching. And I've also forgot what I was talking about. Actually, I think it was talking about, well, that's gone on my head, I'll come back to that one in a minute. But Walton Torch, please get that next week. Please help us in the podcasting with the kids, the children. We need all that. Thank you again to all the teams who are sending up all the children's names that I've got there to start on the course. Once we've got 26 names on there, fantastic. And also we've got Liverpool and Everton football clubs, which I'm ecstatic about, because I'm not promising you kids, but they have stated to me that I'm sure at the end of the courses there may be one or two interviews for you children. If you've gone past your course, if you're really confident and you're good at what you're doing, you'll have podcast training, you do your own little shows, the kids will come in and make their own show, because we'll give you a show. So there's opportunities at the very end of this course as well. And hey ho, we don't know who, but they will be related to Liverpool Football Club, who you can interview. So it is worth getting on board with us, not just for that. You want to get on board with us because you are interested in doing this course, podcasting, editing podcasting, making your own podcast, short films. We're looking forward to it, and we're ecstatic that we've teamed up with a film company as well, because they'll be filming our run on February the 7th as well, so you can tune into that one if you can't get out and meet us. But I'd love you to come out and meet us, because we'll have the buckets all lined up with our bucket collectors, Sophie, Paul, Matt. Sophie has been absolutely outstanding as well. I say, can't thank her enough, wanting to come up from over the water to spend time with me to bucket collect. But no, not unless you've got a lift and you can get a lift back. That's the best way for it, because I have got to go a million places straight after it. See, I have to do my own podcasting shows as well, and just get onto things. I'm not moaning, not complaining, because this is what I brought on to myself. But hey, how are you getting on yourselves? You referees, please give us all your information. Let us know. Jack Cliff, happy birthday from there last week as well. I put a post on to him as well, because he gets loads of cards and they're basically all red every single year, and I make a comment to him as well. So it was a little bit of banter. Not seen Jack for a good while, not seen many referees for a good while because of what's happening in COVID, but I'm catching up with them. And also you league members, if you allow us to come round to your league as well, bucket collecting please, mallet.don'ttexttheline.com. Let us come in there. I know I've been promising to get up there and see you, but honestly this year has been tremendous, and also we all know what we've been going through. But I've been catching up on work, trying to catch up on my shows, DXTL TV, and lo and behold, the great news is that our website is back up and running. So you may see me out and about with the camera, taking some nice photographs of referees in action, kids in action. Obviously we'll have our forms so you can all sign them up, and teams in action, you know, managers, coaches, getting interviews, photographs. So when I get all the permission, they'll start appearing on our gallery to our website, and with me writing for the Walton Torch as well, I'll be looking for stories, and I'll be doing referee profiles, I'll be doing team profiles, manager profiles, how long you've been in there, what stories we've got, and I'll really go to town on grassroots football, and it's only going to benefit you, the football family within there. And even I'll do stories about out of town as well. We've got Lostock Hall, we've got Sheffield and District Junior Sunday League, we've got National Children's Football Alliance, stories about that as well. Make it really interesting reading for you, so it's worth getting that. And please, please take to it as well. Front and back pages. Am I a superstar? Didn't ask for it, and I appreciate it, and I look forward to reading my own story as well, because when you have a 3-hour interview, you totally forget what you say, don't you? And you're thinking, if that's in the paper, did I say that? Did I put that down? I don't know, but I'm going to read it myself, and fingers crossed it's all good. But as I say, thank you to the National Lottery as well for giving us the funding in conjunction with the government for COVID-19 funding for Welcome and All. I think I'm thanking everyone. If I don't thank you, I will thank you. You can remind me. But please, please don't forget, when I'm out and about this weekend with my bucket, ask for your raffle ticket once you've done your donation. And we'll see what you can win on Monday when I do the draw on DXTL TV, YouTube. I'll let you know when I'm going to do that draw on Saturday or Sunday, so you can tune in. It'll be a 5-minute show, and that's all it takes. Bang, there you go. And a big thank you to everyone who's donated. That's what it is. And then I won't be counting the money in the bucket. No, the agreement is that the family, Olivia, Mum, Donna, Emilie, Evie, they'll all be sitting there counting that bucket, and then there's going to be loads of buckets, and then they can go into the bank then, but that's their job. So I'm sorry about that, but you can count all the pennies and everything and put them into bags. There you go. I thought you'd be happy with that, Donna, Olivia, Evie and Emilie, but hey ho, what would you rather do, count the money or go out and collect in the freezing cold? I know what I'd like to do, but if I had to collect it as count it as well, I would do, I assure you. So I want to get involved, and my goal is going to be achieved as soon as I hear that that figure has been reached of £25,000. Please donate if you can on GoFundMe page. If not, I'll see you over the weekend. As I say, if you're a league and you want to welcome our bucket collectors to help Emilie, please get in touch with us, because I love you, the football family, and everything that you stand for. You volunteers are brilliant. You keep the kids off the street, out of gang warfare if you can, knife crime, gun crime. We just need all that out of our cities, and we just need to get back to a bit of normality while COVID-19 is on, out and about, and we can all do that to help ourselves. So if you're at the football tonight or this weekend, please, safeguarding's the key, isn't it? Make sure the kids are all right, the referees, there's no harassment towards the referee. Let the referee do the job, let the kids play the football that they want to play, and please social distance, be safe, wear your mask indoors if you have to, and just enjoy it. Go home, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Put your feet up, relax, but as I say, the biggest thing of all is be safe. I'll see you tomorrow night at 7. From myself, Mal Lane, all the team at the Grassroots Show, Don't Cross the Line and Respect programme. Have a great evening. Good night. God bless.